guys, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video we're going to be doing an all-day remodeling. Today I think we're mostly going to be focusing on painting the living room walls. We're changing them from a tan to gray, and I will show you guys what that looks like. I'll also show you guys the progress that we made yesterday on painting all of the trim pieces in our living room as well. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So since it was morning time, I wanted to briefly clean up the kitchen and get things all cleaned up before I started painting, because I just like to start with a clean room before I get into any big projects. And since it's been a little bit warmer weather, I've been loving this iced coffee that I'm making here. And I do love this espresso machine. It makes very good espresso, and I will link both the espresso machine and the Burr grinder in the description box below if any of you guys are interested. So now that everything is cleaned up, we're just going to move on to the painting, and here I'm just briefly showing you the progress that we made the day before. So these two trim pieces were a honey colored stain, and I will insert a little video of what that looked like. And we would eventually like to change out the wallpaper that you see in between these two trim pieces. It just doesn't exactly match the rest of our house now that we've changed some things. And this door looks so bad, but we are going to paint, so stay tuned for an upcoming vlog of that being painted white. And then today's project will be painting these walls gray. So these are all of the things that we will be using to paint, and we are using the Sherwin-Williams paint in the eggshell finish, and the color is Intuitive Gray. We did tape off the crown up here, but looking back I would have just cut it in with a brush because it did bleed a little, and I will still have to go and repaint the crown again. So here I am just cutting in, because I was going to be using the rollers to paint this wall. I just needed to cut in around all of the trim and the light switches. So here I'm just giving you guys a close-up of what this color looked like and how different it was from what we had previous. We absolutely love this color. I think it goes really well with our house, and it's just such a calming color. So originally we were planning on going with a lighter gray that was almost white, but we are so glad that we went with this color since we do have a lot of white trim and all of our kitchen cabinets are white. I think this color really contrasts well with that, and had we went with a lighter gray it would have been too much white. the other wall to dry so that I could put the second coating, I decided to go ahead and cut in this wall and get it all ready to roll. So here I'm just moving all of the furniture away from that wall so that I can paint. So here I'm just briefly taking out the nails out of the wall and spackling all of the holes. And then removing all of the light switch covers. So this is the next day. My camera battery ended up dying and it was just a very late night with painting, so I ended up just not filming and I decided to just film the next day. So this is the next day. You can see here we got both walls all painted. But since we weren't able to get this last wall, that was today's project. is what everything looked like when it was all done. We love it so much, and we're so glad that we chose this color. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and definitely subscribe if you haven't already, because there will be more home renovating projects in the future. So be thankful and rejoice in the Lord. Bye, guys.
Through it all, I've learned to trust in Jesus. I've learned to trust in God. Through it all, I've learned to depend upon